Drawn and drafted.
Hi, I'm Lauren from Drawn and Drafted, and I'm here to talk to you today about diversity versus focus in a portfolio. This is questions I get a lot from, students, young people young in their career, people who have just graduated recently, or people who are self-taught. Student portfolios especially are a lot like buffets. They're a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And when you're in school, that's fine. When you're learning, that's fine. You're trying different mediums, you're trying different voices on, you're trying different influences on. But as you start to develop and start to get ready for a professional portfolio, you need to focus in a little bit more. A famous illustrator in our circle, who I will not name, tells the story sometimes of how he sat down with an art director a couple of years after he graduated, and the art director flipped through his portfolio and then closed the book, looked at him and said, "I already forgot what you did because there's too many styles, it's too diverse. No one voice came through." And that's really important. Art directors don't hire people to be a jack of all trades, master of none. We really hire people to do something that no one else can do, to have a voice or a style that nobody else does. You don't want to be the 10th best famous artist. You want to be the first best famous artist of what you do, ideally famous, but you'll get there. So, a portfolio, you really want 10 to 12 pieces of consistent skill and style, so that an art director kind of knows what they're getting when they hire you. They want to look at a portfolio and they want to say, okay, well, I can apply this style to my product, whether it's a book cover or an editorial illustration or game or any kind of thing. An art director wants to know that there's very little risk that some random style is going to come out of the blue. They want to know what they're getting as much as possible in advance, and that's how you get hired to make a commission. You break through with a narrow focus, not a wide beam. There's a story, one of Mark's students in Smart School had a portfolio, and while he was in class, he did an amazing piece, and it was leagues above where he had been in the past. And we all looked at his portfolio, all the art directors kind of looked at his portfolio, and Mark looked at his portfolio, and we said, that piece is so good, having the other pieces in your portfolio were really dragging you down. So on his website for a while, he just had that one piece until he was able to create a few more pieces up to that style level. But it's better to have fewer pieces that are consistent and really great than to just fill up the blank space with more pieces. And that's scary. It takes a lot of confidence to do that. But I promise you that's the better way to go. Once you've had an AD relationship, a relationship with an art director, once you've been hired a couple of times, you can start to branch out and develop another style because you already have that trust between you and an art director. They already trust you, they've already hired you. But next time they commission you for a job, you can say, I've been experimenting with this new style. Here are some samples. Can I try and tackle it this way? Maybe they'll say yes, maybe they'll say no. But that's when you can get more experimental. And you might just end up sticking with that one style and develop it and leveling it up. Because if you have a radically different style, you need to develop another portfolio of 10 to 12 pieces. So you can say you can have style A or style B. But really, people get known for one thing. They get known for one style, one voice. And that style or voice can get applied to many different products. Some people specialize in book covers or gaming or things like that, but it's really about your voice and that style. And those pieces, that look, can be applied to many different products. And that's what you want going forward in a professional portfolio, narrow focus, not a wide beam, and that's what's going to get you hired again and again. So get out there, look at your portfolio. If you can't see the difference, show it to some friends, show it to some peers, show it to some art directors, and really say to them, which pieces feel like a consistent portfolio to you, and which pieces should I take out and make more pieces to fill up the holes. So that's it for today. Good luck. See you soon.